Welcome to the Eagle News. Today's date is February 1st, a B Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Lunch for today will be southwestern barbecue chicken. I'm hungry already.
Guest speakers for today is Mr. Johnson.
Good morning, Eagles, and welcome to the Eagle News with Mr. J. No birthdays to celebrate this February 1st. But here are some Eagle news for this week of February 1st to the 3rd. It is the start of the third quarter, second semester students. So here we go. Second semester encore changes, students, will begin next week. So if you're in an encore that is not a full year-long class, it's a semester class, it will begin next week. So this week, continue to follow your first semester encore classes. Report cards will be issued on February 15th, but students, make sure you make those positive changes where needed. Maybe it's academically, behaviorally, or even with your attendance. Team Up for Reading is today, so hopefully you came in, you got the message to wear your sports apparel. Hats are allowed as long as it is team related. And then Choose Kindness Week is around the corner. February 13th to 17th, we are focusing and promoting kindness. There will be a Spirit Week that you'll learn about later on this week. There's also going to be activities to promote kindness. And then there will be the reveal of a new house initiative called K-Eggs right around the corner. Excited to share that information with you. But first, let's give a big shout out to House Kefi 4th grade SOAR Award winners. Way to go, students. Here's House Mudita's 4th grade SOAR Award winners last week. And House Julia. You may not see House Duende because we're celebrating them today, and they'll get their shout out tomorrow. Our essential this week is to have good character, to build positive relationships, and develop self-worth. Students, we want you to be humble. A lot of students may not know what humble means, and humble is a very big word, vast definition. But ways you could be humble is to put others before yourself. Don't always have to be the center of attention. You care, you listen to others, and you don't always have to be right. That's the best way to show examples of being humble. Take a look at our houses. There it is. House Duende still on the top. Again, getting a little bit closer. So Julia's working very hard. Duende, hopefully you can step it up to keep that lead on there. Way to go, Mudita. Took a big leap there in front of House Kefi. When we take a look at Eagle Magic here, House Julia came down last week for their 10 consecutive days. That means they spun the wheel 3 times and could land on 2 and take 2 powers. They did land on Rewind, Heal, and Teleport. They decided to go ahead and teleport themselves, which simply means the next Eagle Magic that House Julia has, it reduces their level. But since they're going to be at level 1, you can't go lower than level 1. But instead of spinning the wheel twice, they can only spin the wheel 1 time, and they are stuck with that power, and Royal Key is removed from the wheel. So they apply that to themselves instead of somebody else, and of course when you do that, you get 50 house points. They did not go with the Rewind, but they did go with the Heal. So we'll talk about that in just a second. Our consecutive days of good behavior, unfortunately, Duende and House Julia are stuck at 0. It's shocking because those 2 houses always seem to excel. Duende got to 20. Julia got to 18. What's going on, Duende and Julia? Mudita, great job, 2 days, and Kefi at 1 consecutive day. We take a look at our house health. You can see that Duende, at the end of the month, had 4 hearts, Kefi with 2, Mudita with 6, and Julia with 5. This is where it was Friday. But we added some things because Mudita did a SOAR award and actually gained a heart. And then Julia landed on Heal and decided to use the Heal and heal somebody else other than themselves. When you heal somebody else, you get 50 house points for it. So they went ahead and they healed Kefi on the last day. So way to go to House Julia for being so kind. Now, unfortunately, we can't end this quite yet because House Duende has to have their 4th grade SOAR awards today. And Duende, of course, could land on hearts. If they land on hearts, this is going to change this. But right now, this is what it looks like. House Julia today, this afternoon, will get 4 bonus spins. Kefi will receive 3, Mudita will receive 2, and Duende will receive 1 bonus spin. Now remember, you may be asking, well, how's Julia getting the 4 spins when they don't have the most hearts? Remember, they have the Immortality power-up, which allows them automatically to come in first place as long as they did not lose all of their hearts. But if this changes, then we will reflect that change this afternoon. So I need my head of houses to please come on down to the front office during flight time. Also, there were some 4th grade students who earned a bonus house spin. Come on down at that time as well so we can get you on in. In the previous slide just showed you, it's a new 9 weeks. So we're all back to full health. Sportsmanship hasn't changed since last week, and our legacy thought of the day: courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is that quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. That's being courageous as well, not giving up. Even though you might have not done well, you might have failed, you're coming back the next day. Students, will you be a champion today? And a great Dare Not choice is yours. We love you, and leave a legacy.
Announcements.
Stay tuned for another book review from our Westside Flip Book Reviews linked on Clever. You can also go and add your own review of a favorite book.
Hi, Westside Best Side. I'm here for a book review. Slappy. Beware. So this book is, I'll put it up here so you can see that, but this book is about how, Slappy, okay, and it's about how he has a mission every day, and his mission every day is to do evil, because he's Slappy. But as he meets the Carlton family, he might have found his one. And I got this book from the school, the Westside Book Fair, and here's a cool picture. Reggie. Oh wait, not Reggie, sorry. Here's the picture, and this picture is basing off of the beginning of this part, 200 years ago. And it's about, and they're talking in this chapter about how Slappy became Slappy, like how Slappy was made up. And actually, he was made up from a old magician in Europe, because there's different rumors. Some people say crazy magician carved it out, but it actually goes back to Europe, which is pretty interesting to me, because normally it's from other places. So I definitely recommend this book if you are a horror fan. And actually this book is really cool because it also it's like horror plus a little bit of romance, and romance is good too. So I definitely recommend this book. And if you don't like this one, maybe try the other ones that aren't like this one. Bye.
The weather is showers in the morning with clouds in the afternoon with a high of 45.
Meme of the day. Joke of the day is, where should you go if you want to learn how to make ice cream?
Where?
Sunday school. That's a knee slapper.
This is the end of the
Eagle News.
Hope
Have a
you
good day at Westside Best Side. Bye.